Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing good. So today I'm here to discuss the important banking awareness topics for interview. And in this session, I have tried to cover all the certain questions which can be put up in front of you during the time of your interview. Also, I want to make an important announcement that I am going to start the mock interviews. And for mock interviews, I'll be needing few of your information related to your background so that I can prepare the questions accordingly. And for that purpose, I'll be sharing my Google form with you all, a link in which you need to put your information for interview purpose. And accordingly, I'll send you the Zoom link in your email IDs and we can proceed further with the mock interviews. In this regard, if you have any confusion, you can your queries on my Telegram channel, Classes by Anita. Also, you can mail me at examcraftlearning@gmail.com. This email ID is mentioned in the description box of all my videos. Also, you can find the link of my Telegram channel there. So let's proceed further. So now the first question is, what is RBI and its functions? This question is very important. Before moving ahead, I also want to clarify that I can provide you the answers of all these questions, but I have not provided you so that you can make some research on it. आप अपने आंसर्स खुद रेडी करें. When you search one thing, you might get 2 to 3 topics aligned with it so that you get some additional information also, right? But these are the questions which you have to prepare well. Write in a notebook, make a note of it, and make a read on daily basis so that by the time of your interview, you will be in a comfortable position to know the answers of all these questions. And RBI is also known by the name banker to banks. Okay? So you should be aware of the various terms with which we refer the RBI. Sometimes we also refer as the Central Bank of India because earlier it was known by the name of Central Bank of India. So you must know what is RBI and what is functions. Next question is, what is monetary policy? Tools of monetary policy and impact of monetary policy on banks. ठीक है, so you should be very thorough with this term. monetary policy हमारे पास क्या होती है, what इसके कौन कौन से different tools होते हैं जो time and again RBI use करती है to regulate the inflation. तो आपको tools पता होना चाहिए. repo rate, reverse repo rate, कितना rate चल रहा है अभी, और अभी last monetary policy को revise किया था, what was the update on that, you should be aware of it. and इसका impact हमारी economy में क्या होता है, what is the impact of monetary policy on our bank, जो हमारा credit system होता है वो कैसे impact होता है monetary policy के change होने से, कम या ज्यादा होने से, right? Because these are the basic things which interviewer expect you to know. What is payment bank? Indian Post Payment Bank, NBFCs, नॉन बैंकिंग फाइनेंशियल कंपनीज, एंड हाउ इट इज डिफरेंट फ्रॉम बैंक. इनका कितना लिमिट होता है, इसमें से कौन कौन है जो डिपॉजिट ले सकते हैं, कौन इनमें इसमें से कौन है जो क्रेडिट भी आपको दे सकते. बैंक्स की क्यों जरूरत है अगर ऑलरेडी इतने सारे जो है पेमेंट बैंक, इंडियन पोस्ट पेमेंट बैंक, एनबीएफसी एग्जिस्ट करती है मार्केट में, राइट? सो उससे कैसे डिफरेंट है, आपको बेसिक डिफरेंसेस इन सब में पता होना चाहिए. नेक्स्ट इज मीनिंग ऑफ बैंकिंग. व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ बैंकिंग? बैंकिंग का मतलब क्या है? अच्छा, इसमें एक आप और क्वेश्चन ऐड कर लीजिएगा, दैट हाउ द बैंक इज अर्निंग रेवेन्यू, राइट? हाउ द बैंक इज जनरेटिंग रेवेन्यू, व्हाट आर द डिफरेंट सोर्सेज. इंटरेस्ट से लेता है, लेंडिंग से लेता है, और किस किस चीज से बैंक को जो है वो रेवेन्यू मिलता है, कैसे बेसिकली बैंक जो है अपना रेवेन्यू जनरेशन करता है. दिस यू नीड टू फाइंड, राइट? नेक्स्ट इज नंबर ऑफ पब्लिक सेक्टर बैंक्स एट प्रेजेंट एंड फंक्शंस ऑफ अ बैंक. अभी हमारे पास करेंटली 12 पब्लिक सेक्टर बैंक्स हैं. बैंक का क्या फंक्शन होता है, दिस यू शुड नो, राइट? डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ बैंक्स, हमारे पास कौन कौन से टाइप के बैंक्स होते हैं? शेड्यूल बैंक्स, कोऑपरेटिव बैंक्स, रूरल बैंक्स, पेमेंट बैंक्स, आपका इंडियन पोस्ट पेमेंट बैंक. सो व्हाट आर द डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ बैंक्स, हमारे पास कौन कौन से टाइप के बैंक्स होते हैं आपको पता होना चाहिए. एंड व्हाट काइंड ऑफ अकाउंट्स डज द बैंक ऑफर, कौन कौन से टाइप के हमारे पास अकाउंट्स हैं जो बैंक वो ऑफर करता है. दिस इज अ वेरी कॉमन क्वेश्चन एंड यू शुड बी अवेयर ऑफ. नेक्स्ट इज, हाउ डू यू डिफाइन डेबिट एंड क्रेडिट सिस्टम? व्हाट इज डेबिट एंड क्रेडिट सिस्टम, ये आपको क्लियरली पता होना चाहिए. Next is, what is cryptocurrency? Does it have the potential to replace traditional currency? This question you should be aware of because these are things which is going currently. So apart from the topics which is expected every year, you need to also be, accommodate yourself with the current topics. What do you think about building a cashless economy? This question can be put up. So you should be ready with a very constructive answer and very feasible answer, right? Make a little bit of research and prepare a good innovative answers of your question. Next is, what was the Reserve Bank of India last announcement on the repo rate? So this is related to the monetary policy. So you should be aware of what was the last announcement and what is the current rates going on. What are the challenges that the banking industry is currently experiencing? You should be aware of the current challenges. Then only you'll be in a position to answer the question. Be aware of the current challenges because the interviewer can put up this question this way that what are the changes you want to make in banking industry, right? Or are you aware of the current challenges? Next is explain the difference between the national electronic funds transfer, रियल टाइम ग्रॉस सेटलमेंट एंड आईएमपीएस. आपको पता होना चाहिए इन दोनों में डिफरेंस क्या है, इन तीनों में डिफरेंस क्या है, और उसमें कितना कितना अमाउंट हम ट्रांसफर कर सकते हैं, राइट? व्हाट आर द टाइमिंग्स ऑफ इट, ठीक है? So you should be aware of what are the non-performing assets and how are they affecting banks. You should know what is non-performing assets, what is the duration, कितने टाइम में जो है वो एक एसेट जो है वो non-performing asset में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है, and how are they affecting banks. For this question refer to the current budget कि उन्होंने एनपीए में अभी कितना कंट्रोल हो गया है, अभी कितना परसेंटेज चल रहा है, राइट? पहले कितना था और अभी उसमें कितना इंप्रूवमेंट हो गया है. So this you should know. Please refer to the budget and prepare your answer accordingly. So what is this investment? Did government announce something related to this investment in budget? So in this investment, government is selling or liquidating the assets belong to the government to get the money. And how is this investment different from the privatization? This answer you should know, right? Because this question can be put up in this way. How is this investment different from the privatization? So what is priority sector lending? In priority sector lending, government and the Reserve Bank of India decides on the sector which play a crucial role in the development of our country, and banks need to lend a fixed percentage to these sectors. These sectors include agriculture, education, MSMEs, and some more factors are into this, right? So you should know what is priority sector lending, कौन कौन से sector इसके अंदर आते हैं, कितना percentage जो है बैंक को इसको देना होता है, right? What is digitization? Name the government schemes launched for digitization. This question is important because currently everything is on the digitization mode. The government is very much focusing on the digital literacy, right? So you should know what is the digitization and कौन-कौन सी schemes हैं जो government ने launch करी हैं for digitization, right? What is DigiLocker? This question can be asked because this term is mentioned this time in the budget. You should know what is DigiLocker. What is Unified Mobile Application for New Age Governance? Basically एक प्लेटफॉर्म है जहां पर आपका सारी गवर्नमेंट की जो सर्विसेज हैं वो आपको एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म में मिलती हैं, whether the central government or the state government. So you should know what it is and how it works. Subjects related to UPI. Now there are many developments happening in the UPI. You should know what is UPI, how it works, the latest updates in UPI. Next is read about budget highlights, economic survey, G20 summit. This is important because budget से आपको हर बार कुछ टॉपिक्स पूछे जाते हैं आपके इंटरव्यू में. So you should be aware that what was the highlights related to the budget in terms of banking, in terms of environment, in terms of disinvestment. Aware economic survey में क्या important है, G20 summit आपकी कहाँ होने वाली है, ठीक है? ये सब आपको पता होना चाहिए, कौन कौन सी countries इसके अंदर आती हैं. Next is what are digital banking units? For this, I have already shared a document in one of my posts. You can go now. Government schemes for MSMEs. So आपको पता होना चाहिए what are the government schemes for micro, small, medium enterprises. ठीक है, क्या schemes है उनके लिए, हम कैसे लोन देते हैं MSMEs को, हमारा एक मुद्रा लोन इसके अंदर आता है, ठीक है? आपको पता होना चाहिए बैंक के अंदर कौन कौन से प्रोडक्ट हैं जो MSMEs को सर्व करते हैं MSMEs. Now next is define short term and long term borrowings. क्या होता है short term and long term borrowings? You should know. What are the digital lending apps? Name few. This question was asked in the last year in interviews. Because next is generation of customer. This question was also asked by the candidate in the last year of interview कि customer की कौन कौन सी generations होते हैं. At present, now the companies are trying to understand the behavior of the consumer from different perspective. कैसे वो सोचते हैं, कैसे उनका buying pattern है, what they think about the services, किस तरीके से वो use करते हैं, are they more inclined towards the mobile or they prefer to go to the branch, or how their behavior is evolving. This is what they are trying to understand by the generation of customers, right? Next is explain different types of loans available in bank. आपको पता होना चाहिए कौन कौन से loans बैंक में available है. आपका car loan है, आपका vehicle loan है, आपका two-wheeler loan है, आपका मुद्रा loan है. There are different types of loans in the bank. You should be aware of it. What are the products? Because these are the questions which give an impression to the interviewer that how well you are prepared for this job. आपको आने से पहले कितना पता है इस जॉब के बारे में कि आपको क्या करना है. Because if a candidate who is have a clear picture of what he's expected to do in the bank, he or she will be a better prospect in terms of the candidate who is not at all aware of the profile. Taglines of bank. Sometimes interview can ask you about the taglines of banks, so you should be aware of it. Differentiate between mobile banking, net banking, and e-payment. What are these and how they differ each other? Read about fintech companies. How many fintech companies are there and how they're different from the banks? FDI and FII, foreign direct investment, and foreign institutional investor. So you should know what are these and what are the difference between the two. Financial inclusion in self-help group. What is financial inclusion, how it is important, and what is the role of government bank in financial inclusion, and what is self-help group? टाइप्स ऑफ चेक्स, कितने टाइप्स के हमारे पास चेक्स होते हैं. नेक्स्ट इज डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ मॉर्गेजेस, कौन कौन से टाइप के मॉर्गेजेस हमारे पास अवेलेबल है. व्हाट इज बैंक इंश्योरेंस? तो बैंक इंश्योरेंस इज यू आर सेलिंग द इंश्योरेंस प्रोडक्ट टू द चैनल ऑफ बैंक. दिस इज कॉल्ड द बैंक इंश्योरेंस. Can you explain about third party products? Third party products are the products which doesn't belong to the bank but selling to the bank channel. For example, आपका हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस हो गया, आपका लाइफ इंश्योरेंस हो गया, आपका म्यूचुअल फंड हो गया. सो नेक्स्ट इज रीड अबाउट द गवर्नमेंट स्कीम्स टू बैंकिंग सेक्टर. आपका हो गया जनधन योजना, जीवन सुरक्षा बीमा योजना, दो तीन और उसमें स्कीम्स हैं. प्लीज रीड आउट एंड मेक अ नोट ऑफ इट. नेक्स्ट इज रोल ऑफ बैंकिंग ओबड्समैन बैंकिंग सेक्टर. बैंकिंग ओबड्समैन का क्या रोल होता है बैंकिंग सेक्टर में? दैट इफ सम कस्टमर हैव अ ग्रीवांस विद द बैंक, first he will send the grievances to the bank, and if the bank is not able to solve the grievances of the customer, then the customer can go to the RBI, रेज इन ग्रीवांस इन बैंकिंग ओबड्समैन. तो बैंकिंग ओबड्समैन क्या होता है, इसमें कितना ड्यूरेशन होता है, बैंक को कितने दिन में रिप्लाई करना होता है. नेक्स्ट इज नेशनलाइजेशन ऑफ बैंक इन इंडिया. बैंकों का नेशनलाइजेशन जो है वो कब हुआ इंडिया में और क्यों हुआ. नेक्स्ट इज सरफेसी एक्ट. आपको पता होना चाहिए ये एक्ट क्या है और ये बैंक को कैसे हेल्प करता है. Apart from these topics, you should also be ready with the answers that how the technology is affecting the bank. So you should be ready with the answers of all these questions. And as I have already informed that I'm going to start the mock interviews from 25th of Feb. So I'll be sharing a Google form in the link, right? All those who are interested for the mock interview, they can fill that form, and I'll share the Zoom link in the mail, and we can proceed further. In the next video, I'm going to cover the behavior or the situation based question, right? If you have any other concern, you can comment below. I'll answer to your queries. And if you like my content, then please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.